So it turns out that after the last episode, I literally had to do one more mission before this next event triggered. So I did that, and here we are. Oh wow, another earthquake! It's literally just this. And after this, I think we have to do 2 more missions before the actual dungeon opens up. But we'll just do 2 very, very, very easy missions. Because apparently, silver rank is not part of the equation whatsoever. I guess it's settled down. There've been a lot of earthquakes lately. I mean, ever since you became a Pokemon, yeah, that's kind of why everybody chased us out of town. Oh, you're already awake, Vlogger. There was another earthquake earlier, right? Literally seconds ago. There's been so many. I can't, get a decent night's sleep.
Hi.
Hey, Lombre, what's up?
We need you at the town square. Everyone's gathering there.
Is something wrong?
I'm not really sure. Shiftry is calling everyone out. He's getting other rescue teams to come, or something like that.
Vlogger, let's go. I mean, I don't really have a choice. You're taking me with you. Well, that's fine. Wow, look at all these Pokemon! Especially the ones we've never ever even fucking seen before.
Looks like they send out a lot of help rescue teams. I've seen a pretty famous leader from faraway places. That Shiftry, I wonder what he's planning up to do with all these rescue teams.
Something like that. Gonna get everyone's attention here. So it's not my style to get up in front of everyone like this, and... Sorry, this isn't the time for that. There's big trouble. Alakazam's team went underground, but they haven't returned. I mean, we all knew that, right? What? Is that true? Yes, unfortunately. Alakazam had his team underground to quell Groudon. And that's it, we still haven't heard anything from them. To be honest, we have no idea of what became of them. No idea? How is it possible? This is Alakazam you're talking about. But if they haven't come back, that's for real. And it sounds Groudon is really out of our league. What is that though? Is this a Pokemon named Groudon? Why don't we go underground to see for ourselves? Huh? You've got to be kidding me. There's magma flowing everywhere underground. I mean, in that specific dungeon, yeah, but not like literally everywhere. If you go underground, you don't run into magma for a while. There's a lot of caves where you just... As a matter of fact, most caves have water flowing in them. To some extent. So, this is not necessarily true. And as a matter of fact, I think it might be untrue. Quiet, please be quiet. There's no denying that it's a dangerous underground. It's not a place where anyone can just go. That's why I asked so many rescue teams together here today. I propose that a special team is formed by closing the best of the best. Choosing, not closing. Who will step forward? Who among us will be the heroes that challenge it underground? I would say water types. Hey Vlogger, this is our chance, let's go for it.
Don't bother, you guys.
I mean, Berry is a water type. Just gonna point that out. What's with you? Can you get out of the way?
You guys have gotten a lot tougher, that's for sure, but there's plenty tough Pokemon out there.
No one will step forward? I'll go. Whoa, it's Blastoise! You mean Team Hydro's Roughneck Blastoise? Is that like... I'm sure I read that wrong. Maybe not. Those water spouts can rocket water so fast it punches through iron plates. That really doesn't say much though. I mean, how thick is a plate? If it's like this thin, I probably just couldn't punch through it, to be honest. But it's a lot less impressive than like iron plates that are this thick. Just because it's a certain material doesn't mean it's necessarily strong. If it's like foil, if it's like, I don't even know if iron can be so thin that it is foil. I could punch through it, most likely. I can punch through aluminum foil. That being said, I think aluminum might be a lot lighter or softer than iron altogether. But you get my point. It's rumored Groudon is a ground type. I'm a water type. Exactly, that's what I've been saying all this fucking time. Also, you're a Blastoise, Berry, you're a Squirtle, it kind of matches up. Evolution doesn't really do anything in this universe anyway. My Hydro Pump will get Groudon down in one shot. I'll join the party too. Who? It's Octillery. It's Team Constrictor's leader, because of course it is. She's known for... Oh, it's a female. She's known for things and blah. Darlings, when I see a tough Pokemon, I want to tangle with them. Whoa, Golem! I mean, Golem is really... If it were a fire type we're up against, which... Primal Groudon is part fire, at least. That would make sense, but why? Why? His body is rock hard. He's supposed to be able to withstand huge explosions without taking damage. I mean, he learns explosion. Which makes me think, how does explosion and self-destruct work in this game? Does it just damage you for a certain amount? Because if you just die when you use it, it's literally a useless move. If Groudon's awakened on the ground, that suits me fine. I guess my Rock Throw keep it buried. Rock Throw isn't going to do particularly much against a Groudon though. The other two at least are water types. What are you thinking? What are you thinking? Okay, so this is the rescue team party. It's 2 water types and a rock type, a rock ground type. And they're gonna die. So now we go do like 1 or 2 missions. And then we have to clean up everyone's mess. Because of course we're the main characters.
So, that looked pretty tough, eh?
I'm not even gonna.
Let them handle things.
Okay, I guess we... nose itch. I wish we could have gone too, but that's just too bad. Well, let's Blastoise team. Why is it Blastoise's team? I mean, he was the first step forward, yes, but why does Blastoise become the leader here? Why not Auxiliary? Why not Golem? Why does it have to be Blastoise? Just because it's the same, like, evolution line issue? Are you, like, speciesist? Is that a thing? Like, not racist, but speciesist? I guess in a certain way all humans are that. Because we think we're better than literally every other living thing on this planet. Which to a certain extent, I guess we are. Let's see. Upper Forest, floor 5 shouldn't be that difficult to do. And it's a B tier mission. Also, I took this by accident. I didn't have a Versace. So, let's try to do this mission quickly. And then another mission quickly. And then we'll get to the actual underground. Hopefully in this episode. And it'll probably be a little bit of a longer episode as a result of that. Because we're already like almost 10 minutes in. And then it's going to be like a 20-some floor dungeon. And then next episode, we're making our way towards Groudon himself. And after that, I think we'll get into the final dungeon of the game fairly quickly, like almost right away. Which means that, yes, we're getting close to the end. If I had to guess, I'd say we have about 5 more episodes to go. Because we've got this episode and the next episode with Groudon. Then I want to say maybe 1 in between episodes where we do a little bit of grinding before leaving for the final dungeon. Then we've got an episode in the actual final dungeon, and then we've got the finale episode where we take on the final boss and have a lot of dialogue going on. I think that makes 5. Did I miscount? I want to say that's a total of 5 more episodes. And after that, this series is going to be done. And I'm still not quite sure what to do after, because I have one particular no good. I have one particular game in mind I would very much like to do next. No! We got to the frickin' floor! But I don't have it here. I lent it out to somebody, and I don't know when I'm getting it back. But I really did want to play that particular game. So, I don't know if I'll get it back in time. Otherwise, I think I might just do a 3D platforming game. Next, I want to do something that's not Pokemon related. So I think I've made up my mind there. Frosty Forest, floor 5. Frick, why not? I just want quick jobs is pretty much what I want here. So if we can go to Frosty Forest floor 5, that's fine by me. And that could go in a couple of different directions.
but still, right now I'm recording a little bit more in bulk, so by the time this goes up, I'll probably be about ready to start recording that next series. So let me know in the comments, what game would you like me to play next? Pokemon Conquest is still a legitimate option. Pokemon Trose, I've kind of given up on that idea because I don't think I'll do interesting commentary while trying to focus on Pokemon Trose. I might try that in a live stream at some point if I ever get back to a live streaming, which I probably won't anytime soon. Because I just... live streaming for like 1 or 2 people is a little bit annoying. If you're trying to keep a schedule, sometimes nobody's watching, and at that point, why are you even streaming? So, if I ever get to a point where there's multiple people watching, which means that... okay, let me rephrase that, because obviously you can't expect multiple people to be watching if you don't build that up. But what I'm trying to say is, if the YouTube channel gets to a point where I can promote my Twitch to the point where there will be multiple people watching, I'll probably get back on that fairly quickly, because I do like live streaming. Because it's a little bit like less high energy, right? It's just a little bit more laid back, a little bit more chill, and I quite like that. It's a lot like actually going through these dungeons, but with a lot less like mental power needed from me, because a lot of the actual like entertainment and commentary comes from interaction with the live chat. Which means that I don't have to think about what I'm saying, because I just have to like talk to people in chat. Oh, that's actually fairly nice. Hello, Dunsparce, you're right in the spawning room. Thank you. Also, I'm throwing papers on the floor. So yeah, Pokemon Conquest still on the table as an option. I don't know that I'll do it, but if people in this comment section of this video are like, yeah, you probably should do Pokemon Conquest, I might. And then there is Rayman 3. I've done a couple of versions of Rayman 2 on the channel so far. But I don't think I've ever done Rayman 3, and it might be a little bit difficult to record, but I'll figure that one out. And the one I really wanted to do is Kingdom Hearts 1. In like a 100% run walkthrough style. But I don't have my... I mean, I've got Kingdom Hearts 1, the PlayStation 2 disc here. Somewhere. I've got the PlayStation 3 version in the 1.5 HD remix, but I want to play it on PS4. And obviously, that's the one that I don't have with me right now. I gave lended my PlayStation 4 version of 1.5 plus 2.5 HD remix to somebody else, and escort me to floor 12. Are you crazy? Of course I'm not doing that. Let's try this one. Actually, let's see if the next story event triggers already. It does not seem like it does. Okay. And so I'm not going to probably do the Kingdom Hearts 1 right away. I might do it after doing Kingdom Hearts 3, because when come December, when Kingdom Hearts 3 Reminds is released, I want to do a full Let's Play in Kingdom Hearts 3, because I never did one, because when that game was released, I wasn't active on YouTube. And it's a fantastic experience. I was going to say it's a fantastic game. I don't know if I agree with myself on that one. We do have a Reviver Seed, by the way, this time around. So we at least have a little bit of a buffer for Nidorino dying here. So yeah, those are really the 3 options I am thinking about right now. Maybe Pokemon Conquest, maybe Rayman 3. I would very much like to do Kingdom Hearts 1. Even though I've done Kingdom Hearts 1 before, like twice before. I want to do it in a different way, in a different style. So I think it's alright to do it again. It's the same as doing the same game again for a Nuzlocke. A Nuzlocke is never going to be the same thing twice in a row, even if it's the same game. You're going to have other Pokemon on your team, and especially when you do randomizers, which obviously I do a lot of randomizers. Things are never going to be the same, and if you do the same game in a very different style, I think it's alright to play a game again, especially if it's been years since you last played that game for a playthrough. So I think Kingdom Hearts 1, it's alright. And it wouldn't be a very long playthrough, because I think I talked about this either in the last episode or in a Platinum episode, which recently went up, probably, or is going to go up in the next day or two. Well, I guess day or 3, because in 2 days' time there will be the next Mystery Dungeon episode. I would do 1 world per episode, and an episode probably would be like between an hour and a half. They will be very, very long videos. Probably. But I want to do it a little bit more like walkthrough style, and maybe I'll do that after Kingdom Hearts 3, because if I do something like Pokémon Conquest or Rayman 3, there's not going to be enough time between that series ending. Well, maybe actually there is if I do... It's just like 13 or 14 episodes if I do one world an episode and then a bonus one for the optional bosses. Because I think there's a total of 13 worlds in Kingdom Hearts 1. But that might not include Destiny Islands. There's 4 in the first circle. Then there is 5 in the second circle. Then there's Hollow Bastion and End of the World, which is 2. So that makes 9, 10, 11. And I'm now bronze, silver rank. So maybe that is a trigger after all. And then there's Destiny Islands. And I guess Disney Castle. And if you count all that, the next morning. There's a cutscene. If you count all that, it's 13 hours. But it'll probably be around that amount of episodes. Oh, another earthquake! There've been so many quakes lately. I wonder when they'll settle down, when we defeat Groudon. Flogger, there's a commotion at the Pokemon Square. There's a lot of Pokemon gathered already there. Let's go to the square right now. Hey, Lumbre, what's up here?
Hi, Barry. Well, you should just see for yourself.
Look, it's Blastoise. Shiftry, what's going on here? They were wiped out in the underground dungeon. You're kidding! That place is rough, seriously. We couldn't get far enough even to see Groudon. I don't want to ever go back to a place that bad. It appears the dungeon underground is far worse than we'd imagined. What fools! That's what you're trying get for trying the impossible. Kanga, why don't you shut up? It's all about saving Alakazam's team. We have to try.
That also, I don't know what happened with the voice there. Again, my voice is not my best asset. I don't know what is my best asset, to be honest.
You're really fine trying hard, something like that. Even they look smart compared to you. It's too much. Even Blastoise went down. It's awful tough. We want to go into such a dangerous dungeon. There's no way. I can't go. I burn too easily. I can't take earthquakes. I mean, with an earthquake, it's like, I know it has an epicenter, right? But it affects like a large area because it's huge tectonic plates rubbing up against each other. So I don't know if earthquakes are the thing to worry about most of the thing. I mean, the flowing magma, that's a thing you can be... Is it magma if it's in a cave? Because it's magma if it's not, like, on the surface. The moment it, like, spews out of or leaks out, usually more, of a volcano, it becomes lava. That's just like how we distinguish the two, right? But if it's in an underground cave, is it magma? Or is it lava? Because it's... That's an interesting question. Not one that matters right now. Everyone. You see, even they finally seem to understand the situation.
Why are you laughing?
My leafy fans would burn up.
Even Shiftry. Especially Shiftry.
Get over it. Don't expect to be rewarded just because you tried.
Is that tried or tired? I don't know.
Sometimes it's better to wise up and give up. Huh? Did you say something profounding? Flogger, I don't know anymore. What should we do?
Even if it's impossible, we should still try to rescue Alakazam, right? Let's go, because I just want to get this game over with. Yes! Yeah, you're right. Alright, vlogger. Everyone, listen. We're going to... Oh. I don't know, like, that's not proper punctuation. We're going to rescue Alakazam's team. Like, either we're going, and then, like, a different sentence structure, or we're going, comma, to rescue Alakazam's team, or not even a comma, doesn't matter. But this just doesn't work. What? What did they say? Huh? Hey, who are they? I can't say I know them. It's Team Bob. And we all know that with Bob on our side, even though he's not here in physical manifestation, he's with us in spirit. And with Bob, the water type legend that is Bob, we will be able to take down Groudon. Team Bob? You mean that's the one that's suspected of involvement in the 90s legend? I heard about that. Weren't they like fugitives until recently? Can they handle it? They don't look very tough. I mean, we did battle Team Alakazam for like 2 punches and we survived. So I'm gonna say we can take it. Sure, the rescue might be too much for us to handle, but we're still a rescue team. I wanted to help Pokemon that were suffering from natural disasters. That's why we started up our rescue team. And that's why I wanted to rescue Alakazam more than anything. Never give up. That's what Team Bob's takes pride in. You really aren't very bright, are you? Why don't you look like... I don't know what it is with Gengar's dialogue. It's probably the speed I'm trying to use as a voice at. It always goes wrong. No, Barry is right. That's right, I wasn't thinking straight, out of fear. Huh? Why have you such a vested interest in letting Alakazam die, other than the fact that you're just the bad guy? I mean, in the post-game we find out stuff about why you dislike me, but... what's up with Alakazam? I mean, yeah, he's super effective against you, I guess. But so is actually nobody else here is. Wow. Wow. I didn't notice that until now. Okay. Pride, we have to do it. Pride has rescued us. Have you lost your senses? Why would you listen to a clown and worse? Be persuaded. Why don't you facing certain... why do you like face something certain defeat? Is that so? We've only failed once. Blastoise! This is no time to be laying around. Yes, no more wallowing in woe is me self-pity. If we give up, that's how it ends, not for me. Auxiliary, and Column 2! You lot just wasn't a tune you were whistling just a little ago. I don't even care about all these, like, disembodied voices, to be honest. Also, we're not going to go into Magma Cavern this episode. That's what we're going to do next episode, definitely, because it's going to take about 20 minutes getting through there. I guess. I don't know exactly. Thank you, Barry. You stopped us from throwing away what's most important thing we have. Pride. I don't see you having, like, a burn scar on your eye, is the thing. You get the reference? You get the joke? Let's go. Let's keep going. My thanks for all of us. Everyone, it's time to get to work. Let's show them that we rescue teams what we're really about. Something like that. I don't know. I'm very glad that next episode is going to be very non-dialogue heavy, because that was probably the worst bit of dialogue I've done in this entire series. So, we're going to leave it there for today. Until the next time, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you have indeed enjoyed this video, which hopefully you have. Next time, we're going underground to the Magma Cavern to phase Groudon. I don't know if we'll actually be able to phase Groudon next episode. I hope we will be. I'm going to look around real quickly for a couple more TMs, because if we can get something like Ice Beam on Barry, that's going to be great for both Groudon and the boss fight after that, which is Rayquaza. Can you please... I don't need your dialogue right now. I just need your store is the thing. Okay, so this is not going to be any good. I really do want Ice Beam. Because if I can get Ice Beam, Rayquaza that's not going to be an issue. And it's certainly going to help for Groudon. But alas, it's not meant to be. I'll see you all back next time. I already did my outro. This is awkward now. Bye.